Hey everybody, this is a tarot horoscope reading for Zendaya. This is another request from a subscriber, and I do a celebrity reading every week. Now, if you have seen my videos, you know I get very specific. I use tarot, astrology, and my guides for the reading. So for Zendaya, let's just start off real quick. She is a Virgo. Her rising is Aquarius. So what does that mean? It means that from the beginning of the year, actually starting in December, she made a shitload of money. She made a lot of money. Jupiter was in her house of income for her rising, but also she had a lot of activity in her seventh house, which is partnerships. All right. So we all know who she's dating, and we know that's going well. Now, Jupiter is entering Aries. When is that happening? May 10th. Yeah. So we're going to see a lot of activity in her joint financial matters, and something's going to come to an end for her. Something new is going to begin, but also she's really like there's a lot that's going to happen for her this month. She may even travel a bit. We do have that Taurus eclipse coming up. We have that Scorpio eclipse coming up on May 15th. I'm just trying to think of all the astrological aspects that's happening in May. Like, she's got a lot going on. We're going to see some activity, maybe some news around her career and her home, her domestic life. So let's get started. I am going to do a Celtic cross spread for Zendaya. Okay. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. That helps me out so much. And if you do not see the cards up close, I hold them up to the camera because I do personal readings, and I do that through my computer over there because of the Zoom. If you want to book a reading, you know where to find me. And lastly, it really is just the message that comes across. That's the most important thing. And so I will let you know what is going on with her. And wow, this is really interesting. And the other thing I want to let you know is, like, I normally pick, when people ask me to do readings, I pick people I don't know anything about. Like, obviously I know who Zendaya is. I don't keep track with her. I don't Google her. I don't know. The only thing I did is just look up her birth chart. All right. So I have absolutely no idea what's going on with her life. But I can tell you right now, I do. Okay. So here's the funny thing about Zendaya. Well, it's not the funny thing, but this is really crazy. She is in a very emotional space right now. Huge emotional space. She pulled a lot of cups, but what's interesting is she did pull the Knight of Swords. So she went through something really heavy recently. All right. She came through. It was something that was just really mentally challenging, something that was literally keeping her up at night where she couldn't sleep. Now, here's what I'm getting with this reading and the messages that's coming through. It wasn't anything truly like life altering. It was she had a lot in her mind. She had a lot of burden. She may have been going through some burnout, but this really is a lot of emotional energy. This is just feeling like you're at a loss and you can't move forward, and again, literally losing sleep through this, maybe even having nightmares. But I'm getting the message that it is mostly about her thinking about her future moving forward. Okay, so I don't even know how old she is, but she is coming into a time in her life where there's so much activity happening. There's an insane amount of activity happening with her, and I don't know how new her relationship is, but it's just one thing to consider moving forward. She has overcome it. Okay, so that's good. We're in a good place. Again, there could have been something that happened to her, something like a loss. There could have been some sort of loss as well. All right, but the good news is she's come to the end of it. 9 is the end in the suit, or it means it's the don't give up card. You're coming to the end. All right, now here's the great thing. This is kind of the theme of what's happening in her life right now, the Page of Swords, okay? This is really, really, really transformative energy because Page ushers in change, right? Swords is all about intellect and mind, but it's also like with this card, she's ready to move forward. How funny is that? She was going through a moment, now she's ready to just freaking go, okay? This is all about you tackling on some new opportunity, new idea, new life path, new life goal, and you're just ready. You're ready to go. You may not be really like smart at it. I'm not saying that she's not, but this really does indicate new beginnings. So this is something new that's come into her life, and she's just ready to go with it. And she's ready, and she's excited. She's very ambitious, and she's going to put herself in this amazing mental space where she can move forward. Again, like remember, her being a Virgo, there is something coming to an end, something beginning, because it is, and we'll see that in May when Jupiter goes into Aries. It's her 8th house. Again, with financial matters too. She could have some new huge project coming up. Now, Zendaya, listen, I want you to be a little bit more. Here's the one thing that I'm going to say. She does have a lot of opportunities coming in. You know, she's Zendaya. Of course, she's going to have a lot of opportunities thrown her way. This is the universe telling her it's going to get to a point where it's just a little overwhelming. It's going to affect her emotions, and it's going to, probably she'll be so overwhelmed she just doesn't care anymore. This is the universe telling her to be, take a deep breath. Be grateful for what you have in your life now. Be grateful for where you are in your career. Be grateful for everything that's going on, because the thing about the Four of Cups is you can see this guy, the universe is giving him another opportunity out of nowhere, and he's just like, meh. He's kind of bored with it. So that's the thing, is she is going to move forward, but the Four of Cups came up in her challenge area, so there could be something that she also really wanted that isn't exactly what she wanted. So maybe there was, like, as an example, this new role for a movie that she wanted. She was just like, oh my god, I'm perfect for it. But then she got the script and she was just like, what? This is so stupid. I'm not going to do this anymore. It's that kind of energy, all right? She has a lot to celebrate. Something's coming up. She's going to spend a lot of time with her friends. She's been going through so much. She's going to spend a lot of time with her friends and her family. This is all about celebration. This is all about really truly bonding, okay? This is sisterhood energy, okay? Brotherhood energy. This is you just not only getting together with your friends, but learning something from those moments. Learning something, because it really is a birth of new ideas. It's a birth of something coming out of that friendship or those friendships, okay? So that is something on her mind, and that's something that she wants to do. She's in a period in her life where she just wants to be with friends and chill out and just keep growing, right? Interestingly, look at what you got. She got another cups. Okay, so now the 8 of Cups. Sorry, I'm going to hold that up for you one more time. 8 of Cups. Deep down inside, even though she overcame some sort of stress or disappointment or something that was just affecting her life in a way that she was not handling it well, and it was maybe just overwhelming for her and just kept her up that night, she's walking away from it. She wants to walk away from it. It's still lingering a little bit, okay? And I think that's why she has this on her mind, just being with her friends, but it's going to distract her. But she really does have to confront it at some point, okay? Remember, I said from the very beginning that she's going through an emotional journey right now, and this is just confirming it, okay? This is her moving forward. This is her walking away in the middle of the night from a disappointing situation and moving on. So that's really good, but at the same time, she's doing it in a way where she's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna move away, but it's still affecting her to some degree. Now, this is something that is deep down inside her. She wants to walk away from something, okay? It's something is still kind of like holding her back, but she does want to move forward. So I'm not sure if this is regarding relationship. I'm not sure. Well, let's see. Knight of Swords. Wow, she wants to move forward. It's something in her head. It's mental blockage. It's something that she's creating. I think she's a smart girl, right? And her being a Virgo, like, she's very analytical. And because this came up, it is with the Knight of Swords. It really is just her wanting to move forward, but also, like, I think she needs to avoid being impulsive in her decisions, okay? But she is definitely going to move forward from whatever this situation is, and deep down inside, she really, really, really wants to, and she wants to get that mental strength back. Now, remember I said emotional journey, Queen of Cups. At the end of the day, this is the final outcome. She is going to kill this journey. She is going to be on top of her emotions. The Queen of Cups really is the Mother Teresa, Princess Diana, whoever you want to call it, of the tarot deck. She is on top of her emotions. In fact, she is the most emotionally stable. She's so loving, so caring, so giving. She leads with her heart, not her head. So Zendaya is going to find that perfect balance, and she is going to get in a place where she is a little bit more loving and open to recepting love. And that could be the challenge too, is that maybe it is the relationship where she has some guards up, and she's really confronting that right now, okay? But she is moving into a really good place. So good for you, Zendaya. Now, we are going to move on to her staff. If you like this reading, again, it would be great if you like and subscribe. That makes me very happy. All right. Now, interestingly, she pulled the 9 of Wands. So, you know, if I had any advice to her, once again, I'm going to tell her, don't give up. You're so close to the end. She's gone through a lot emotionally, but she's also gone through a lot through her career. She's had, I don't know if she just filmed a movie and it was really exhausting. I don't know if she just did like a big trip and it was really exhausting. If this relationship was just like the past few months was emotionally draining, but she does feel drained, and she does feel like she's going through a process where like, oh my God, this is way too much. But again, my advice to her, just don't give up. You're so close to the end. It's the 9. You're so close to the end. A lot of this is career related too. It could be like she's just really overwhelmed with career. But again, there's so much happening with her emotionally, and she's connecting her career with her emotions. Her career is her personal life. Whether you agree or not, like, she is in the spotlight, right? So she has all these eyes on her. So any move she makes personally is going to be in the spotlight. But any move she makes career-wise, everyone's still going to know. So it's still part of her personal life. Interesting, right? Secondly, she is definitely like taking a relationship to the next level. I mean, this is the 2 of Cups. This is all about partnerships. This is really just all about, again, remember, she currently has Jupiter in Pisces in her 7th house of partnerships. Okay, so that is just that's just really big energy right there. And you know, it's huge forward movement. This could be her relationship with Tom. It could be even like she could form a bond or accept a new role. It could be work related. She could have a new partnership with like some sort of something, but she has to be very careful because if it's work related, she could feel like there might be some dishonesty or deceit behind the intention. So I would just tell her just to be careful with that. Something could go on where she's feeling like she's being lied to in some sort of way. It's really interesting. She did get the 7 of Swords, okay? I call this the lying, cheating, stealing card, but it really is the card of just like sneaking away with something, okay? At the same time, she's going to be fine, though. It's just something that she has to be aware of. She did get the Empress to clarify that card. And so it is all about, like, abundance. This is all about her reaching abundance through this partnership. Just, she needs to be careful because there may be something, like, it could be just as small as the contract that she signs, a new contract. First of all, Mercury is going retrograde in the middle of May, okay, May 10th, right? So we want to avoid signing contracts and whatnot. Secondly, she is with this new partnership, and because there is misunderstandings and miscommunication, it could be something with this agreement. It could be a verbal agreement, or it could be a contract where she may feel like someone's trying to get something from her or take something from her or being dishonest, but it could be as simple as just miscommunication. And so she needs to be aware of that and catch it, because at the end of the day, she did pull the Empress, and that really is all about abundance, and she's going to get it. Now, she also pulled the King of Wands, okay? This is great. This is great for her. This is where she wants to be. Career is, she's so focused on career right now in the biggest way possible. King of Wands, I call him the Steve Jobs of the tarot deck, because he is a true entrepreneur. Everyone looks up to him. The spotlight's on him. He's sitting in that throne because he earned it. He did all the work. He put in all the effort. People admire him, and he is so influential. And this is where she wants to be, okay? And so that is very career related. She's looking for a transformative experience with her career, so we may see something coming up. Lastly, she did get the Three of Pentacles for her final outcome card. Now, what that means is that she's definitely doing some new project. Definitely. This is all about teamwork. This is all about collaboration. It's all about collaborating to make something come to fruition in the best way possible. You can see here, the stonemason is consulting with the two architects. That stonemason can't build this cathedral without the architects, and vice versa. This is real teamwork here to make something come to fruition. And that is her reading. She is going through an emotional journey. Her emotions are really tied to her career. There's a lot of stuff here with like personal relationships with Tom. Not as much as career though, but not as much as like her career is affecting her emotions. And she could have been overwhelmed with a lot of things that have been happening in her life right now. But again, remember, new project coming out soon. Something is coming out. And, you know, with this new partnership, because it really is, I'm getting the more career related, but, you know, with this new partnership, there could be a moment where someone could be trying to just be dishonest with her, but she is going to recognize it, okay? She's going to be good. And she, you know, listen, she's got this, all right? But she should know that whatever heartache, or not even heartache, it was not even a heartache, but whatever burdens or burnout or just things that were keeping her awake at night, whatever it is all coming to an end, and she needs to know that. So that's her reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you can like and subscribe, that would be amazing. I also do weekly and monthly tarot horoscope readings for every sign. So click that notification bell, subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time.